Hello, my brilliant little stars. Are you all tucked in and cozy? Tonight's story isn't about dragons or enchanted castles. It's about a different kind of magic. The magic that's hidden inside the world, just waiting for a curious mind to find it. This story is about a real-life superhero. She didn't have a cape or super strength, but she had a brilliant mind and a kind heart that saved millions of lives. Her story begins long ago in a country called Poland with a little girl named Marie. She was a little question mark. She loved books more than toys and numbers more than candy. Her mind was always fizzing with curiosity. Why is the sky blue? What are stars made of? What secrets are hiding inside a simple rock? In Maria's time, it was very difficult for girls to go to a university to study big ideas like science. But that didn't stop Maria. Her passion for learning was like a little flame that no one could blow out. She studied in secret, dreaming of one day going to Paris, a city where the world's greatest scientific minds gathered. And she did it. She worked hard, saved every penny, and finally made the long journey to Paris. She was now a university student, but life was not easy. She lived in a tiny attic room that was cold in the winter. Sometimes, all she had for dinner was a piece of bread and some tea. But it didn't matter, because her mind was feasting on knowledge. She was finally learning the secrets of the universe, and she had never been happier. In Paris, she met a kind and brilliant scientist named Marie Curie. They didn't just fall in love with each other. They fell in love with solving mysteries together. They became a team, two minds working as one. And soon, Maria Skłodowska became Marie Curie. Together, they became fascinated by a mystery. They had discovered that certain rocks, especially a boring, lumpy black rock called pitchblende, were sending out invisible, mysterious rays of energy. It was like the rocks were humming with a secret power. No one knew why. Marie believed that hidden deep inside this plain rock, there was a brand new, undiscovered element, a tiny piece of the universe no one had ever seen before. An element that was incredibly powerful. Finding it was like looking for a single grain of sugar on a giant beach. They got a huge pile of the pitchblende rock and set to work in a drafty old shed. It was cold in the winter and hot in the summer. For 4 long years, they worked. They ground up the rock, boiled it in giant pots, stirred it with heavy iron rods, and carefully separated it, little by little. It was hard, tiring work. Many people would have given up. But Marie's little flame of curiosity was now a blazing fire. She knew they were close. Then, one night, they walked back to their dark shed, and that's when they saw it. Inside the little glass tubes and dishes on their workbench, something was glowing. A beautiful, mysterious blue-green light was shining in the dark. It wasn't a reflection. It wasn't a trick. It was coming from the substance itself. It was like they had captured tiny, twinkling stars in a jar. They had found it. They had discovered a new, magical element. They called it radium, from a word that means ray of light. And this discovery was her superpower. Marie and Pierre soon realized that the powerful rays from radium could be used to help people. It could be used as a tiny, powerful weapon against sickness, helping to heal people in a way no one had ever imagined. Marie Curie became the first woman ever to win the world's greatest prize for science, the Nobel Prize. And then, can you believe it? She won it a second time? She used her brilliant mind, not for fame or for money, but to help all of humanity. She even created little mobile X-ray machines, called Little Curies, to help soldiers during a great war. So you see, A superhero doesn't always wear a cape. Sometimes, she wears a lab coat. And her greatest power isn't magic, it's a curious mind that never stops asking questions. And a kind heart that wants to make the world a better, brighter place. Now, close your eyes and think of all the amazing secrets the world is holding just for you. Sleep well, my little